So this video is all about creating your vision. So today we're going to be talking about how you can really immerse yourself in your own imagination to create your incredible vision. Now, when did you stop dreaming? Because as adults, we tend to stop dreaming, but why? Because we're always encouraging our children to dream big. So when did you stop dreaming big? Well, today this is your opportunity to immerse yourself in your own magical story and dream as big as you want. The bigger, the better. So when you're creating your vision must be something that actually pulls you towards it. So it shouldn't require push, because push requires motivation and motivation never lasts. So it's got to be something that pulls you towards it. So you have to have an emotional attachment or an emotional bond to your vision. You get that feeling inside your tummy, so it's like butterflies in the pit of your stomach. That's how I like to describe it. So I know when I immerse myself in my vision, I get really excited. In fact, so much so that I become overwhelmed with positive emotions. So inside my vision, I create my own story. And this is what your vision is all about. So imagine you are the producer or the director of your own movie, and you get to choose what happens in that movie. So for me, I'm thinking positive things. I'm using happy, feel good, high energy wording as well as images in my vision. So make sure that you use words like happy, grateful, joyful, abundant. Use all of these words because they're going to help to raise your vibrations, so that when you are visualizing and creating your vision and your image, that you're going to connect to a much deeper level as well. So when you think about your vision, I want you to think about, what do you see when you're in your vision? So if you're creating this inside your head, imagine stepping into it in your own 2 feet. So your 2 feet are moving right into the vision as if it is in the here and the now. What do you see when you look around? Who's there? Who's with you? What do you smell? What do you hear? Is your vision, for example, are you visualizing your dream home? So what does your dream home look like? Who is around you? Who's in this dream home with you? Is it your partner? Is it your children? Is it your pets? Who's there? What do you see when you open that front door? Does it lead into a beautiful hallway? Does it lead into a spiraling staircase? When you open the door into the kitchen, do you have a big open plan kitchen that looks out onto the woods or onto fields out the back? What do you see? I really need you to visualise this and step into your vision. What do you smell? Take in the smells. Is it the smell of fresh coffee? Is it the smell of the sea air? Are you living on the seafront at the beach? What do you smell? Do you smell fresh bread baking? Do you like to bake? Does your partner like to bake? Do your children like to bake? Is that what you smell? What do you hear? Do you hear the children laughing as they're playing around in the back garden? Do you hear music playing? Do you hear the birds tweeting? What do you hear in this vision? Really immerse yourself inside it. This is your opportunity to really let your imagination run wild and dream big. So make sure that you have that emotional connection to your vision. If you're struggling with creating your vision, then I would recommend that you spend some time with people who lift your energy. Spend time with people who raise your vibrations. Do things that make you happy, that allow you to experience joy and gratitude. Because when you do that, your energy rises and therefore you're in a much better position to really connect with your goals and your vision. So make sure that you get yourself out there and start spending time with people who raise your vibrations. Now, in terms of your vision, it's really, really important that you practice this every single day until you know your own story inside out. You can play that movie from start to finish and backwards if you wanted to. So you really need to know your movie and story inside out. This is about what you want to create. Now, don't hold back. If you hold back, then you're not going to get excited about it. This has to be something that really excites you and gets you going. So I can't wait to hear what your vision is. Please share it with me because I would love to hear it. And if you're struggling with creating that vision, you know where I am. Reach out and ask some questions, but get yourself out there and start spending time with people who raise your vibrations. So good luck, gorgeous, with creating your incredible vision.